Hello, Trying to Count viewers. The long-awaited, earth-shattering Q&A. Finally. Okay, so I asked people on Facebook for Q&A questions, and I asked people on the last Fallout rant vid. Let's take a look at some of these questions. Some questions were clearly stupid, and they won't be answered. Or maybe they will if I've got time, because there were too many to answer them all. Harley, Zach, and Alec basically asked about TJ Laser, where the idea come from. Did I expect it to be a hit? Well, it wasn't really a big hit, really. The idea came from, I used to just play Mass Effect 1, and I'd just take the piss out of it while I was playing it. I'd be talking stupid shit that I wanted fucking Shepard to say, and I'd be making fun of the game. When Mass Effect 3 came out, I just came up with the idea to dub him. His personality is kind of just what I find funny, just like the fact that he's so heroic and stuff, somebody like that, but they're an asshole, and he's basically Throthgar, except heroic. Throthgar's a coward and he's heroic, otherwise they're the same. Sexist, asshole, weirdo. Matt asks, when are you planning on doing TJ Laser for Mass Effect 1? Well, it was going to be a while, but because GTA's been cancelled, it might be soon. Might get to it in the next couple of weeks. Casey asks, how's your fitness regime going? What are your goals? Well, it's going slow, it's tedious. I put on about 10 pounds of muscle from what I was, and now I'm trying to lose the fat that I had when I started, and I've lost about 20 pounds. My goal is the late Greg Plitt, who died the other day, which I was quite sad about. Greg Plitt is a really funny guy, funny in an intentional way, he's just so crazy. His bod would be the ideal male physique to me. I think giant bodybuilders like Schwarzenegger and Jay Cutler and all that's just too big. You look a bit like a comic character. Maurice asks, what kind of movies do you want to make? Is there an actor or actress you want to work with? I want to make all kinds of movies. I'm writing a comedy at the minute that's actually based on my sort of teen years and video game obsession. So that's coming along. I'm about to start making a short of it and sending it around Hollywood. But I want to make all kinds of movies. There's a true life story of a prison break in 1980 I want to make, which is extremely violent and horrific. And I want to make, I've written another horror movie, which is like a horror anthology story thing. So it's like Pulp Fiction meets horror. So I don't know, I like every genre, so I want to do a film in every genre, kind of like Kubrick did. As for actors or actresses, all my heroes that are actors are all old now. Kieran asks, will you be doing Dark Souls 2 on the Xbox One? They're going to release Dark Souls 2 on the next gen, I believe. Is that what it is? Well, I seriously doubt I'll play it again. It wouldn't be entertaining because I'm good at it now, and the whole funniness was I sucked and I kept dying. So unless they completely revamp the game, I seriously doubt I'll ever play it again. No one's going to want to watch that. Somebody asked me if I believe in God. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I don't want to say it in case I sound stupid. I don't believe in God, no. I think that there's nothing. I think when you're dead, you just don't exist. And I don't understand why people are scared about that, because we've all been dead. Think about the year before you were born. What was it like? Well, it was nothing. You didn't exist. That's what dead's going to be like. I don't think that sounds bad at all. Andrew asks where my hometown is. It's Wigan, Northern England. It's a shithole. Do I have a guilty pleasure? He also asks. Yeah, chocolate. Love it. I have a cheat day once a week, and today's my cheat day. And I'm going to have a fucking big Burger King, and I'm going to have a goddamn, probably about 1,000 calories of chocolate. You shouldn't be doing that really on a cheat day, but I can't help. Brandon asked, did you like Justin Bieber's new underwear Photoshop? Justin who? Jameson asked, what's your thoughts on the music industry? Do I frown on it like the gaming and the movie industry now? I have no opinion on the music industry. I don't follow it whatsoever. I haven't turned the radio on in about 15 years. I used to love it when I was younger, obviously. The odd track comes out. I might hear a music track on an advert or something, or in the hairdressers or something, and think it's pretty good, but I don't have an opinion on it. It seems pretty crap though, as far as variations concerned. You know, in the 80s there was a lot more genres of music. Like, what the hell happened to stadium rock? Like, you know, the Guns N' Roses and all that. Where the hell did that go? What happened to power ballads? Pop music's kind of crap now. Where's the Michael Jacksons and Madonnas of the day? You know, where's the Queen? Why is there no kind of like Motown anymore? You know, is all black music rap? I've got nothing against rap. I really liked it in the early 90s, but it's getting a bit repetitive now. Really, is there no other kind of Whereas the, you know, soul and Motown, I used to love all that. You know, there's just not enough variation. That's my complaint with it. And it's too much about the image in the music video. You know, who gives a fuck what a musician looks like? It's all about what the song sounds like. I could care less if they're attractive or sexy. That's just meaningless. Most of my favorite musicians are not attractive people. Tanner asks, why don't you stream on Twitch? It would be a great way to interact with the fans of the Patreons. It would. I want to get around to it. But the problem is, I'm lazy, and Geo tells me you've got to install stuff and all this shit, and I'm never going to go on webcam, so if you have to do that, I won't be doing it. I don't even have a webcam. I mean to get to it. I don't really get how it works. I play sporadically, though. I might play a game for just 20 minutes and then not play it again for the rest of the day, you know? I don't really get who'd be watching exactly when I'd be playing. Rashid asks, when is TJ Laser going to meet Throthgar? Well, the patron money needs to get to a certain amount. If you don't know what the Patreon is, there's a link below. The more people who Patreon, the better. Because it's the only reason this channel's still going, actually. If nobody had done that, I would have moved on. But that's when he'll meet him. Somebody asks, again, I don't want to try and pronounce their name in case I get it wrong. Will you make a new character in series to take over the hole that TJ Leather left in their heart? Well, TJ Leather will be back in Mass Effect 1, so yeah. But I'm always trying to come up with new characters that suit certain games, so I can. Javid, I think you pronounce it. Knowing that you live in Manchester, is it red or is it blue? I don't live in Manchester. I live in between Manchester and Liverpool, and I've never been a footy fan. My dad didn't like football, so he didn't raise me on it, so it's neither. If I had to support anybody, it'd probably be Liverpool, because most of my family are from Liverpool. Lucy asks, can we be best friends and hang out? Well, you probably live in a different country, Lucy, but of course we could. That would be terrific. If you're a hot chick, even better. Bo asks, what is the best way to send fan art to you? Any way at all. Send it on my Facebook. Wherever. Always looking for fan art. Well, I don't get really any. Every fan art I've ever seen of my stuff, I've found myself. No one ever sends me anything. Dennis asks, how did you come up with Throthgar? And were you making videos before Skyrim? The first Skyrim video. Yeah, I actually had another channel before Tyrannicon called... What was it called? It was called Capitaine Game. And it was mainly a COD channel. And I was doing the voice of Ghost. You know, talk it down. Doing Ghost Let's Plays on Black Ops 1. But yeah, we abandoned the channel and started a new one. How did I come up with Throthgar? It was a Monty Python sketch called... it's a link to it on my Twitter, if you go down the Twitter page. A link to the Monty Python sketch that inspired Throthgar. Mark asked, what were your favourite films since 2000? It's probably been quite a lot. I couldn't name them all, but I'll try and name some that I can quickly remember off the top of my head. I liked American Psycho. I liked Memento. I liked Collateral. I fucking loved Zodiac. Fincher's Zodiac. It's one of my favourite films. I did Man 300. It was kind of entertaining. Visually kind of nice. Stupid movie, but it was entertaining. I liked X-Men 1 and 2. They were alright. I liked Black Swan. I liked The Fighter. I liked the Ocean's films. I loved No Country for Old Men. That was terrific. I liked 12 Years a Slave. I liked Gravity. I thought The Conjuring was okay. I thought Flight was alright. I liked the Iron Man trilogy. That was not too bad. Drive was good. Social Network was good. District 9 was pretty good. The Wrestler was pretty good. Kind of like Cloverfield. Didn't mind that. Grindhouse. Casino Royale wasn't bad. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was good. Thought Sin City was kind of good. Master and Commander, that was really good. I'm going through my watch list on IMDb to remember, which isn't even everything I've seen either. Of course, The Room, what a masterpiece that was. About Schmid, that was a good one. Jack Nichols. Yeah, I know about. There's probably others I'm forgetting, but yeah, there you go. Quite a lot of movies, really. Max asked, when doing TJ Laser, what was your best moment? Best moment, I don't know, best episode was probably the Space Pimp one. The stuff when he was with the girls was the easiest to make fun of. That's the only one that I kind of have watched again and thought it was really funny. Stuart asked my top 10 films and top 10 games. Top 10 films, I don't know, it'd be too difficult really. Too many. But just at a top 10 films that quickly spring to mind. Taxi Driver, Jaws, Bridge on the River Kwai, Blade Runner, Apocalypse Now. I don't know. Too difficult to say the rest. Too many good movies. Top 10 games. I don't know about in order of preference, but it would probably be like Final Fantasy VII, Final Fight, Street Fighter 2, Resident Evil, Zelda Link to the Past, Mario 3 or Mario World. Maybe Fallout 3 in there. But I don't know. I don't know about the rest. Matt asks that he knows I enjoy making machinimas, but they only have a niche fan base. Well, they don't. They had a big fan base when they first came out and people just got bored. Do I wish I could move away from Let's Plays again? Yes, I want to do machinimas again with GTA, if it does good views. Curtis asks, what is the earth speed velocity of an unladen swallow? And it's 50 miles an hour, clearly. Matthew asks, what's your next project you're planning on doing? GTA 5 when it fucking comes out, god damn it. Elner asks, how am I doing? Are you doing things you want to be doing? I'm doing good, but no, I want to be doing movies again. Nick Kim asks, would you like to make a movie based on one of your characters? Yeah, this next comedy game thing has a character that's pretty much like TJ Laser and Throthgar again, he's just got a different name. Am I still thinking of playing Demon Soul, says Bolly Wongaloid. Yeah, I'm still thinking of doing it. Whether I get round to it is a different matter. I want to try. Texan asks, will I bring a new persona to GTA 5? Maybe, yeah, I might have to do another character, we'll have to see. Will I branch to co-op with my subs? Yeah, I mean to do it on this stupid H1Z1 game, but I can't even find Geo on there, that's why I haven't played with Banana, so... But it would be fun to play with the subs on that and go around as a dominant force in the universe, even though the game is suck. Do I have any military history? No. I was in the cadets for like a day, that was about it. Chad asks, can I talk about my time as a game tester? I might do a video on that because it's a bit of a big question. But don't be a games tester, it'll put you off video games. That's all I'll say for now. SJT170, do you think of the jokes off the top of your head? If it's a TJ Laser episode, no, that's written. Everything else, yeah, it's just me live talking shit. Shordan Duron asks, will I play Dying Light? I don't really want to play it, to be honest. I don't like first-person melee combat, but Geo says he's going to play it, and then I'll probably commentate his gameplay, probably. Do I add Throthgar and TJ Laser's voice during the gameplay or add them later? Sometimes I add them later, sometimes I can't be asked commentating while I play. Most of the time I live comm, though. What is the origin of Hon? That comes from the Street Fighter anime that they did, and there's a bit when Balrog, or M. Bison as he's known in Japan, is in like some fucking Vegas place and someone taps him on the shoulder and he turns around and goes, Hon. That's where that came from. Phil Gott says, do you like Tarantino movies? Yep, I pretty much like every movie he's made to a degree, but I only love Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. The other ones are just okay, but I still like them. Joshua says, will I ever do a retro playthrough of Ocarina of Time of Throthgar? Which one's Ocarina of Time? Is that the first N64 one? If it is, I didn't even finish it when it came out, so I doubt it. I don't like early 3D. Early 3D looks really fucking awful now. It didn't really look good at the time. The Face asks what games I'm looking forward to most this year. Witcher 3 I'm hoping is going to be good. That might be it though. But I don't really follow what's going out, so there's probably other good ones. There better be. Digested Nothing asked if I'll play The Witcher 2 before the third one comes out. No, I didn't like the look of it really. The art style in it isn't that good. I just didn't fancy it, so I doubt it. No one would watch it anyway. People would watch the first episode and then tune out. That's what always happens on my channel. Wada Hada Yada Ruda asks, what's more important to you on YouTube, quantity or quality? I started out doing the great battles and then now I'm just doing Let's Plays. I would rather do the machinimas if they brought in massive views like they used to. But I'm also glad about doing the Let's Plays because they're amusing to do and they give me free time enough to still write my script, which I couldn't do in the machinima days. I was too busy. Victor asks, so you're English, does that mean you've got horrible yellow teeth? No, I've had my teeth whitened, and that's not even a true myth. Especially British girls, most of them have kind of perfect teeth these days. Dukenville asks, what's the most essential thing for a movie to be good? To me, it's usually the director. I like virtuoso directors, so directors who are geniuses with camera and atmosphere, so that'll be the likes of, you know, Kubrick, Hitchcock, Ridley Scott, Scorsese, Sergio Leone, Kurosawa. Finch is actually really good. You know, people who really know how to shoot film. Film's a visual medium, so if the visuals suck, I don't mean special effects, I'm talking about directing, you know, the camera, why it's there, why it's lit like that, the production design, all the imagery stuff. To me, that's the most important thing, but obviously the script is pretty much the most important thing as well, really. But it's all important, it's all got to be good to be a good movie. And that's my goal in directing a movie myself. Please stand by. That's how I come up with the name Tyrannicon. Tyrannicon came from a movie idea I had. It was the character of this guy called Tyrannicon who had godlike powers. It wasn't meant to be a serious movie. Sahil asks, what's my favourite character of all the ones I've done? Probably TJ Laser. George asks, can we see your face? I'm afraid not, George. I don't want to be YouTube famous. I've got one of my few, I don't have many girl mates, but I've got a girl mate called Kelly who's actually done a video on the channel with me once. And she doesn't get why I don't want to be YouTube famous. She's trying to make a YouTube channel successful and failing. Because she doesn't put enough effort in, really. And she doesn't get why I don't want to be YouTube famous. She thinks YouTubers are the new geniuses of entertainment. I disagree with that. I think 19-something% of YouTubers are just talentless people who sit in their house making videos, and I don't understand why they're worshipped, if I'm honest. I don't get it. So I don't know why I don't get what's going on in this society today where people are famous for nothing. People are just famous for their personality. I don't get that. I only admire people with the talent, that's it, you know. That's why I was most happy doing Machinimas, because I wasn't proud of them like I'm proud of a movie, but they took some skill. So I like people admiring me for that. But a Let's Play, I like the way people find it entertaining and find it funny, but I wouldn't understand why anybody would admire someone who's good at doing a Let's Play. Don't get it. Grunt check, what video editing software do you use? Well, when I used to edit movies, I used to use a Mac, so I'd use like Final Cut, which I've actually got a qualification in editing on Final. But on the PC, I use Sony Vegas Pro, because you don't need anything too complicated to edit machinimas and video game stuff. And will I finish the Fallout 3 playthrough? Yes, I'll get back to it at some juncture. Alexander asks, where do I meet Gio? I met Gio as a games tester. He was game testing at Sony with me way back in 2001 when the PlayStation 2 came out. That was his first job, the lucky little twat. And I actually hated him at first. I hated his face, and then got to know him and realised he was a good man. He helped me. I was playing The Thing, the Sony shitty PS2 game The Thing, and I was stuck, and I went off to a doctor's appointment. When I came back, and he was ahead of me, and he'd already completed the game, so I asked him for help, and he helped me complete that game, and then we were friends ever since. Felipe asked if I intend to do Dead Space 3. At the minute, I can't even get into my Origin account. They banned me because I got hacked, and they blame me for it for some reason, even though they'd already refunded my money, the fucking morons, and they haven't replied to me trying to get it turned back on, so I can't play if I wanted to. Host Toasty asked what my favourite video game as a kid was. Probably Street Fighter 2 was the one I was the most obsessed with. Final Fight as well was another one. Captain Rook asks if I've ever been through a bad breakup. What do I reckon the best way to go is? Being not TJ Laser, he requires this information. Yes, because TJ Laser, he wouldn't be heartbroken over a girl. Yeah, I've been through one bad breakup. I've only really been in love one time, and it didn't end good in the end. We've actually ended up staying friends though, but that took a long time. I was pretty much heartbroken for about a year. It was agonizing. I wouldn't have any good advice. Try and get somebody else is the best one. Go have some fun and sow those oats. That's a guy thing to do anyway. I don't know what a girl does in a bad breakup. Bad breakups are hell. Gio actually went through a bad breakup recently too and didn't cope with it so well either. It's always painful because you're used to being with someone and then you're suddenly on your own and you're pissed off that they're with somebody else. But know that everyone's going through it at some juncture. And be brave. There's plenty worse fish out there. And just as I'm doing this video, Joshua was asked, do I think Fallout 4 will be unveiled at PAX? I don't know what PAX is, but I doubt it. They'll unveil it at something bigger than that, probably. But who knows? They haven't even announced it yet. But that was the incredible Tyrannicon Q&A. Maybe there'll be another one in 2 years. Thanks for the questions, guys. There was some I didn't get to. But for those who cared, I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks again to those stalwart patrons. I'll see you later. I gotta go train.